Hey guys, welcome back to Marvelous Unboxing. So as you can see, we have the Captain America shield exclusively to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV series, which is now streaming fully on Disney Plus if you want to go check that out. Now this shield was actually first seen in the last scene of Avengers Endgame, where we see the old Captain America giving it to the Falcon. And we don't ever get to see it again until the actual TV series. Now this is last scene being held by the new Captain America, or as this show we would like to call it, instead of being the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, now more commonly referred to as Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Now FYI, there is a current Captain America movie in the works, I think, or it might have already been announced, but there has already been an announcement for that, if you guys did not know. Now for starters, this Marvel Legends pack is very big. I put a Funko Pop actually for reference, as you can see how big it is. I measured the box is about 26 by 26 with the thickness being close to 4 or 5 inches, which is not so bad. You could probably fit this somewhere behind your bed if you really want to keep the box, but overall it's a very big box. It is Marvel Legends, of course, which brought to you by the same people that made my helmets and the Infinity Gauntlets. So I think they're mostly unique to making movie replicas almost down notch. Of course, it's not full metal, it's not anything crazy, but I think they make really good replicas, and so far I've been impressed by the quality of work. Now just looking straight away from the box art, it looks very cool. It looks almost metalish like. Of course, I think it's a off-chart representation of it. It doesn't look as good. I think the angle and the lighting, and obviously it's a bit CGI'd, but I think overall they did a good representation, because when you take it out the box, you're really going to be able to see just how much detail there is. Of course, not anything close to what's in the box art, but it's pretty dang close. This is rated for a mature 18 audience. Not really sure why, but I guess later on you'll be able to understand why that could be. Alright, taking a quick look at the back, we can actually see that there's far more details. Of course, again, we have a almost vibranium look to the shield. Like I said, it looks very metalish, and I wish it would look like that once you take it out of the box, but unfortunately it does not. I think the box art doesn't convey a good masterpiece. So if you want to keep it in the box, I think most people, particularly me, if I have a very expensive Marvel Legends, I like to keep it in the box for safekeeping. And I think if you want to keep it in the box and impress your friends, family members, girlfriend, whatever, I think it does a good job at portraying what it could look like potentially. Of course, we have the upper side, and then we have the lower side, which is the side that faces the user, and again, it looks very metalish. It has these little dots on it based on the box art. Not really sure what they're for, but I guess they're just there for the metal grippings. And then we also have the leather straps. Again, they look very realistic on the box, but I think that's something they fail, or it should probably not focus too on, and making it look more like the actual product rather than what it's actually supposed to convey in the actual movie. Now, a few specs on it. I think probably the only most relevant is the 24-inch. It's a 2 feet wide shield. Of course, it's a circle, so it goes all around all diameter. So one side to the other would be 2 feet. So it's roughly about the size of the average human's legs. So if you were to hold it from the feet up, it would probably get to about mid-thigh, or depending on what you are, it could get out to about your waist. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and actually take it out. Alright, so we finally have it out, and I gotta be quite honest, this is the first time I've actually seen it through the camera. The previous times I was actually recording it, this is a remake of another video. So this is the first time I actually seen it in the camera, and I gotta be honest that the colors are spot on through the camera. They look a lot more metallic than they actually do in real life, so I'm really surprised by that. Not really, I think it's colors, of course, so we're gonna try and switch it up to see if we can make it more realistic to what I see in my eyes. Okay, so I ended up cutting off one of the lights, and if you look at one of the corners right over here, this is roughly about what you're going to get. It's the metal gray lining. It does a very good job at promoting a metallic look, but unfortunately the red is very glossy, and it kind of makes that look unbalanced look to it, and it just does not look overall right. If the red was more of a metallic, I think it would have been an essential key of it to make it more metallic, but I think overall, of course, it has to capture the essence of Captain America. But unlike the movie where it's CGI processed, and the red has a metallic vibranium look to it, I think it does not do a good job of actually balancing up, including the blue. The blue does have a little bit metallic in it, you can tell, because it definitely is much more brighter than the red, but I think overall the colors that are not silver do not do a good job at actually helping the metal look metalish, or how it's supposed to. Of course, in the camera, what I'm seeing right now, it looks very cool. If it looked like that in person, I think it'd be very cool. But I turn off one of the lights, and what you see in the corner is roughly about what you're gonna end up getting. It's all dark, and of course, when you have the light on, it looks like that, and it helps the colors be more prominent. And of course, in the camera, what I'm seeing is a dark, almost burgundy red. And now through filtering and editing the video, I'm going to make it look more like how it does in real life to actually give you a real life representation. I will include a couple clips from when I was outside, but overall I think from the camera look, it looks very, very cool. I wish it looked like that in person, or maybe I just have horrible eyesight. That might be the issue. Alright, now here's a quick look at the back, and as you can see, the premium leather is not actually premium whatsoever. Again, the colors are much more varied on the camera than they are in person, but if you get a close look at them, as you'll see here, the leather is not actual leather. It's a type of leather knockoff. It does supposed to resemble the actual leather look to it, but unfortunately the fill definitely gives it away. But then again, this is supposed to be a prop. It's not to be something supposed to be really dealt with. It's a prop. It's a cosplay item. So it's a $109 item, I think, or a $99 item. So I wouldn't really expect too much of it. I think overall we're concentrating more on the actual item rather than the accessories that come with it. I think they did a very good job. Again, I don't remember seeing the little bolts here and there. Not really sure what that's about. I ended up doing a bit more research on the Captain America shield, and it turns out that when he puts it on the back, I think it's a metal that actually hooks up from the shield to his back. And and a couple of clips I'll be showing at the end of the video when I'm throwing it, I came to realize that they don't actually throw it the way I was throwing it. They still have their wristbands on, and they did just get loose whenever they throw it, which was really, really weird but cool. So they don't throw it like a frisbee. They still hold it on like how they were going into a melee attack, but from there they just throw it and it lets go, which is kind of weird because I don't really know what the science and everything behind that works. But it's Marvel. Really shouldn't be questioning stuff like that. We have people like the Hulk and Thanos, which it's kind of non-existent, I guess, or at least I hope. But nonetheless, here's the back of it. Again, the camera does a very good job of portraying the colors. It looks phenomenal through the back, and overall a good representation of what the shield could reach like. And of course, if you have a setup in your room or you just want to display it, lighting is key, fellas. Lighting is key. It definitely helps you achieve a much better look, and when someone comes into your house, they'll be like, dang, that guy has a Captain America shield. Alright, so in these couple clips I'll be showing you right now, I think this should be playing right this second, but I'm actually throwing the shield. I'm doing this off my memory. I'm not watching currently, but I was throwing the shield, and like I said before, the shield was not being thrown properly. I didn't know. I just thought that kind of threw it. I never realized how I never paid attention to that until then. But again, the actual bands go around the forearm and then they throw it like that, which I think is pretty cool. If I could do that again, the shield would have gone a lot further, but I was only able to achieve as much as I could with throwing it like a frisbee. Again, this shield would face with wind and actual physics, because when you throw something heavy like this, it's probably going to start wobbling unless it gets thrown really, really quickly. So I'm sorry about that noise. Nonetheless, enjoy these clips. So, this is mostly a decorational purpose use. You could obviously bash people with this. It's not that complicated to do something like that. Would it withstand killing somebody? Maybe. Could you pull off a U.S. agent? Probably as well. I highly doubt it, to be honest. Obviously you're gonna do some type of damage. I don't know if the plastic would actually withstand doing that because of the angle it is. It's not metal. It'd start bending or it'd start creasing a little bit, and then it'd eventually break. You can't throw it and kill people like that. It's way too heavy. You'd have to be really strong to get this to do anything. As far as targets go, you could hurt somebody if it's a couple feet away. I'm sure if I do this at myself, it would hurt just a little bit. but you would probably be able to catch it just based on its velocity and speed coming at you. It's not that hard to see. It's not going supersonic. So again, decorational purposes only, not really intended to be used as some type of playground activity. If you want that, you go on Etsy and find one. Find the metal that's durable. If not, make your own metal and get someone to decorate it. As far as the actual Marvel Legends go, maybe in the future, if you guys want to join my little community membership to help me out, save for it, we could get eventually the metal one and see what it's actually like. That one, I would have absolutely no problem tossing it around, mostly because the metal, it's not going to break. The paint, it could fade away or it could get chipped. That's the least of my concerns. It's a Captain America shield for sake. But yeah, as you can see, no damage on it. We can't pull off a Captain America, of course, but again, decorational purposes. Disclaimer: this does not actually withhold bullets. You can't deflect the bullet. You could deflect airsoft rounds and maybe a couple pellets. But real gunshot, please do not try. You're gonna die. All right, so this is the part you guys are probably waiting for. We're actually gonna throw this. I have to be really careful with this because I'm not keeping this, so it's obviously gonna go to a different seller. You know, money's tight, and I can't be keeping everything right now. So we're gonna throw this. We're gonna throw it like a frisbee. I don't think that's the right way to actually go ahead and throw it, but we're gonna throw it nonetheless, and we're gonna see how it actually goes a frisbee. Alright, that's enough of today's video. Let me know what you guys think. Again, this isn't too much really to cover. There's not really too much items. It's a lightweight material type of thing. It's not anything crazy. 24-inch radius, so it's close to the real thing. It's about an inch or two from the actual movie size. But of course, most people are not 6'2". I think that's Chris Evans' height, and of course, it's made to fit him particularly, unknowingly. And the average human, of course, is 5'9", and you know, I stand around that, you know, very close to that height. So it fits me perfectly well, sort of, or at least in comparison to Captain America. But nonetheless, again, not too much to go over. The details on here are pretty cool. They do a very good job with the details on the front and the back, even though the back is probably the most minimalistic part. The front overall, of course, they were able to nail it down to the movie, and the only thing they really lagged in was the colors of the base Captain America colors, i.e. red and blue. Overall, the design does come from the Falcon The Winter Soldier design that we last saw Steve Rogers giving to Captain America, or the new Captain America, Falcon, as we're most commonly referred to right now. There is a lot of speculation, if you guys did not notice, that this shield is not actually ever seen in the rest of the MCU, and the first time we get to see it is in Avengers Endgame. There's a bit of speculation about where it actually came from. I'm not going to make any theories here because I'm not a theory channel. You guys want to go check that out, just simply type in new Captain America shield theories. You'll come across a lot of videos of speculation onto why that shield is the way it is. Because as we lost saw previously, I'm sure you guys hopefully have noticed, because it took me a while to actually realize this, but the rest of the shields do not actually have any type of stripes or any type of design on them. It's just simple striped and starred. It's not any type of, it reminds you of a tech star. That's what it's most commonly referred to. But nonetheless, it's not the shield that we've previously been seeing on the MCU. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget about the Wanda giveaway, which is going to be ending on May 23rd, I believe. I'll be actually posting the date right when I do this, so don't forget about that. I'll post a card up here with the video, so make sure to go check that out. Anyways, peace out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The link for this will always be in the description down below. So that's all I got. Remember, Hulk, smash that like button, and I will be seeing you guys in the next episode. Peace out.